and welcome to another tutorial on algebra test. So in this tutorial we're going to be looking at how to solve the DL of 1 over 1 plus x squared at the order of 5 au voisinage de 0. So we've done the multiplication, we've done the addition, so now we're having division. I call this entire denominator to be g of x, different from 0. Why? Because you know my g of x, I'll make it clear right here. So my g of x is 1 plus x squared. Now if that my g of x is equal to 0, assuming it's 1 all over 0, because my denominator is what I'm calling my g of x. If it's 1 over 0, you know, we basically can't divide with when we have the 1 over 0 scenario. The 1 over 0, you know, we can't divide. So our g of x in this case, which is 1 plus x squared, for us to be able to divide, it has to be different from 0. And in this case, we can see that it is different from 0. So we can calculate the DL of this function using what we call the division à la puissance croissante. That's the division I don't know. À la puissance croissante. So again, I explained this in one of my videos, so you can check that out. But basically, to do a little resume, for division à la puissance croissante, we are dividing but in increasing order. That's basically what it means. I'll show you right here. So let's work around this, okay? So we have let's divide this right here. So I have 1 plus x squared. So my denominator will be right here, and then my numerator, which is 1, will be right here. So what we'll do here is we're going to use this 1 to divide this 1 right here. So 1 all over 1, we're going to get 1. Now when you've gotten this first part, the next step is to multiply what you've gotten with everything in the denominator. So here we're going to have 1 times 1, which is 1, 1 times x plus x, which is plus x, and 1 times plus x squared will give us plus x squared. Remember where we're going to. We're going to the order of 5. So the first step, we had 1, we did 1 over 1 and we got 1, and then we used the answer we got from here to multiply everything from the denominator, and we got this. The third step is to subtract what we've gotten. So 1 minus 1, we're going to get 0. Minus plus x, you know, minus plus is going to give us minus, so here we have minus x. Minus plus is going to give us minus, so here we have minus x squared. We repeat the same process just like we did here with 1. So we are going to go minus x all over 1. So minus x all over 1 will give us minus x. We repeat the second step again, and you know the second step is to multiply what we've gotten with everything from the denominator. So we'll have minus x, there's a minus sign here. So minus x times 1 will get minus x. Minus x times plus x, you know, that will give us minus x squared. Minus x times plus x squared. That's going to give us minus x raised to the power of 3. Now we'll repeat the third step. The third step now is to subtract what we've multiplied. So minus x minus x. I'll use a different pen to illustrate it here. So it's minus x minus x. Minus is plus. So we have plus here, x and minus x. So minus x plus x is 0. So this will give us 0. Same thing right here, we're having minus x squared minus x squared. So if I replace this with square, so minus x squared minus x squared. Minus will give us plus. So minus x squared plus x squared, which will give us 0. So we are left with minus x raised to the power of 3. So minus x raised to the power of 3 will give us plus x raised to the power of 3. So we are going to be left with plus x raised to the power of 3. Then we come back again and repeat the first step, which is, we haven't stopped yet because we are going to the order of 5. So we have our x raised to the power of 3. So x raised to the power of 3 over this one right here. So we'll be having plus x raised to the power of 3. Okay, she used back the black pen. So we are left with x raised to the power of 3. So now the second step, which is to multiply what we've gotten with what is in the denominator. So we are multiplying plus x raised to the power of 3 with 1, plus x raised to the power of 3 with x, multiplying plus x raised to the power of 3 with plus x raised to the power of 2. So plus x raised to the power of 3 times 1, that will give us plus x raised to the power of 3, plus x raised to the power of 3 times plus x, that will give us plus x, I'm out of space right here, plus x raised to the power of 4, and then plus x raised to the power of 3 times x raised to the power of 2, that will give us plus x raised to the power of 5. So now we are done. We go to the third step. We know the third step is to subtract. So x raised to the power of 3 minus x raised to the power of 3 will give us 0. Minus plus x raised to the power of 4 will give us minus x raised to the power of 4, because minus plus is minus. Minus plus x raised to the power of 5 again will give us x raised to the power of 5. So we come back again and repeat the first step. So our first step again is to take what is right here and we do the division between these two, the first here and what we've gotten right here. So we have minus x raised to the power of 4 over 1. That will give us minus x raised to the power of 4. So the second step is what we've gotten right here, we multiply it with what is in the denominator. So applying that again, we have minus x raised to the power of 4 times 1. That will give us minus x raised to the power of 4. Minus x raised to the power of 4 times plus x. That will give us minus x raised to the power of 5. Minus x raised to the power of 4 times plus x raised to the power of 2. Now that's going to give us minus x raised to the power of 6. And you see right here that it has passed the order of 5. So we can't take that part. So we leave it. It's basically going to go to our petit e, the x raised to the power of 5. That's the rest. So the third step again is to subtract. So minus x raised to the power of 4 minus which is plus x raised to the power of 4 will give us 0. Minus x raised to the power of 5 minus which is plus, minus is plus, x raised to the power of 5, that will give us 0. So there is nothing left to carry out this operation. So this would be our final answer. So finally, f of x, which is equal to 1 over 1 plus x squared, will be equal to 1 minus x plus x raised to the power of 3 minus x raised to the power of 4 plus petit e de x raised to the power of 5, because we are going to the order of 5, so we have to finish it up with petit e de x raised to the power of 5. So the dl of 1 over 1 plus x raised to the power of 2 to the order of 5 is this right here. You can be told to take to the order of 6, 7, 4, 3, 2. You just carry out the same operation that we've done right here, the division à la puissance croissante. That's dividing but in an increasing order. So thank you for watching, and if you have any question on this, you can always put it in the comment section, and I'll be available to answer your questions, or probably people that would like to help will also be available to answer your questions. And if you've not subscribed, you can click on the subscribe button below and subscribe, and also share with your friends and those that you think would benefit from this tutorial. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.